Interestingly enough, this series is probably one of the most important for deciding a spot in the playoffs.
Yep.
This is the battle almost for 4th spot between Wind and Rain and Origen. The winner of this series puts themselves in a good situation next week where they could find themselves secured and happily in the playoffs. I also want to touch on something that we haven't yet touched on. It's kind of insignificant, but this is the old Wind and Rain roster. Shh. This is the old Wind and Rain roster playing against Wind and Rain.
Yeah.
This is the ESCQ, almost ESCQ roster that were put together to qualify under Wind and Rain, then moved over to Origen, now playing against their old namesake, which will be a small, interesting storyline, but...
Yeah, points for you here. Scoundrel pick and ban starts us up. Wind and Rain are going to start on the blue side. Origen will take the red. Cassidane banned out straight away by Wind and Rain.
One thing I did want to mention as well, that on this patch, Nunu has been buffed,
Yes.
as long as Cinderhulk. And I think it's something that would complement Wind and Rain's playstyle massively. It
Get to late
neutralizes
game.
the early game and then gets you to late game and then essentially reinforces the hyper carry.
Gangplank is a good pick as well.
Gangplank, Kennen, Gnar, that sort of suits him a little bit more, so it's going to be the Gangplank into that Shen top lane.
Whereas with, literally with Wind and Rain, you can go, Twitch, use ultimate. Like, just,
That is exactly it.
both of these AD carries will scale up quite nicely.
Oh, the hook onto Illusionist. They have Ignite as well. The play back, Ignite used, heal already used by Neon as well. Unbreakable comes down, Illusionist taken out by AOD. Yes, down, but Woolite has been able to back already. Nunu's on his way as well. They do still have a flash on Neon, and he's going to have to use it.
Wow, I mean, so much pressure coming down in this bot lane now. Tank it, but they might actually just end up trading a turret regardless. And
They do get first tower blood.
And they put Twitch miles behind regardless. He's 20 CS behind at this point in time.
With the Blood Boil to try and speed up those autos. AOD lands the hook onto Illusionist. There's the Glacial Fissure down, but Illusionist getting absolutely chunked. The heal comes out. Will he die to the Ignite? Yes, he will. A kill for the Twitch.
Quick rotations that the Wind and Rain are making around OG right now.
They're looking for the engage onto Neon. Flash play onto Illusionist. That's a huge play as they're going to get the kill onto Neon. Cannot stress enough what AOD did there. That was absolutely massive.
Brilliant way to force them out of the 1v1 is by forcing these fights, and Twitch submarine mode is something that we've seen so much over the last few years in League of Legends. Delivery of that Shen. Scarlet has come into the fray now, and this makes it a lot stronger for OG.
AOD is dead as Scarlet pushes forward, looking for the Noxious Blast, can't quite land it. Illusionist. I don't think they realise this is going on.
They don't, because they're backing.
Heal used to keep down alive for the time being. That's a ban. In. I was expecting a little bit more of a circus in this game. I was expecting a little bit more action.
It's been clean.
Neon's dead.
Neon's dead. That is the power of a Twitch. Can just surprise you and blow you up in a matter of seconds. And there's another hook there.
They'll look to push in one more inhibitor tower. Woolite goes forward. Flash hook doesn't land.
Close.
Just about.
Wait
Actually,
a
Woolite
second,
flashing
Woolite,
across
what?
the side, trying to get onto Neon, but couldn't bend the bullet enough. And now OG
The Twitch is actually used to build.
Here comes the cannon barrage. Dan has to flash away as JWoww. Oh, there's enough damage.
Which JWoww didn't need to flash. Wait, who actually flashed?
JWoww gets the kill. JWoww gets the kill. No one flashed for that.
Would have preferred a Fiora pick here instead of the Gangplank personally.
Seven Army takes some damage. Glacial Fissure will come down as Illusionist steps forward. Scarlet there as well, but Illusionist just gets shredded by Larson. So does Scarlet. Double kill to War. And they can hear the drums of victory already. They're going to go on towards Dan as well. Almost gets the kill onto Dan. Cannon Barrage into the heal. The hook lands onto 7 Army. That's another one for Woolite. 3-1-5 on this Twitch. And you have to think there's no way OG defend against a 5-man stack from War.
By the way, some lots and lots of swaps in the early game that we potentially...
Woolite flashes in, gets the kill onto Neon. Sound United comes out as well just to finish off the deal. 9 kills to 2. It's going to be War. They'll go 1-0 up over Origen.
From Dan early on, and suddenly you did see how really poorly Dan was actually doing in the side lane versus Shen. Again, in part due to JWoww taking Titanic Hydra first over literally everything else, and also that combo with Dan where they came in with the Nunu and just shoved those turrets, because they did limit the Gangplank's gold in the laning phase because he was consistently rotating between lanes.
I can't not take a fight, and when teams force engages on Origen, that's where they lose. And that was what was happening here. As soon as Woolite was forcing engages, Wind and Rain just won the game.